Hey YouTube, Viper Nest here for episode 49 of my 2.1 Let's Play. I'm just getting ready to make the runic armor, at least the feet. And there we go. So I got tired of waiting for the mobs to drop the armor I need. It is a very low probability that they drop it. So I just went ahead and crafted all the gold pieces. As you've seen, I had already done a lot of the others, and so I just gathered them. I have enough in my inventory for backup, but with all the protection I have around, it shouldn't be a problem. And so far, so good. And there goes that. One more. And there we go. We have the runic foot pieces. Now, when I put these on, it's going to make me slow and will also take away my step ability. But I can, not that one, I can use Boots of the Traveler and get the runic Boots of the Traveler, which will give me the runic boots ability plus, or the Boots of the Traveler plus the runic ability. And so let's see, 36 magic. Okay, we got enough, and I know I got enough of that stuff. I got like almost like a jar and a half almost. So let's put him here. Put the slime right here, and we'll put my boots there, and go. Oop. Ah! Darn you, stop zapping that off. And even though we had all the protection, it still was a mess. Alright, let me get these guys put back. So let's see. That there. Should take care of those. Let's see. No, you don't go there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. With all that protection, we still had issues. Now I have runic Boots of the Traveler, which gives me basically what it is it's magical armor. And the easiest way to demonstrate it would be to take some damage. See the sparkles? Hello. Didn't expect that many to spawn at once. And it takes damage. Each hit uses up a charge. And you can see it, they do render the boots on there, but normally it will not render anything. And as you can tell, I still have all the abilities of the Boots of the Traveler. So I don't lose any of that. How are these doing? Still doing good? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since you've seen me do infusion crafting before, and I've done that one, I am going to grab the supplies for the others, and I will do those and be back once I am done. So, see you guys when I'm done. Alright, I'm just finishing up the last one, and sure enough, That happened. Go figure. And that should be it. And there we go. The last piece. Now, like I said, it looks like I'm not wearing anything, but you can see on my hearts I have the runic shields over the hearts. And now I haven't put on the headpiece yet because when I do, I lose my goggles. But there is an infusion to put those in there. Now the biggest problem is I need a slime ball, and I used up the last of them to make labels for all the jars. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff after I just replaced those two. Infusion has no respect. Let's clean this back up. Grab my heads. I think maybe I got too many zombies. Too many zombie heads. I got chest downstairs, so it has like 30 of them. Put that away, put that in there. And we'll put my last charm that I used. It's basically a spare. I had enough for everything, but it's always good to have extra just in case, as you saw. And yep, I have no slimes. So I'm going to go find a green slime because I doubt I can use the blue. It won't let me use it with the labels, so I doubt it's going to let me use it with that. Let's see. How much of that? 39, plus I got the 35 over here, so I'm good on that. Magic, I only got 5. I need 25. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll cook up all of it. I have a lot of air. I've actually been voiding a lot of the air because I don't need it. Oh, I hate that that got put there. It's only one. I also got a lot of, yeah, crystal. So, while that breaks down and my golem takes care of all that for me, let me go get a green slime and I will be right back. Alright, and I'm back. You would not believe how hard it is to find slimes in this mod pack. Quite literally, I traveled for a long time. I went to a slime island I knew that was nearby, but unfortunately I had already picked that clean. And it rained the whole time. But we are ready to get started, and hopefully we don't lose that guy. Keep your fingers crossed. So I do not have a spare of him. Don't care if it zaps me. Can't see what's going on. Yes, that's gone. There goes the slime. And there we go. I can now see everything again. And I have a full set of armor. Now, it doesn't provide me much armor in terms of standard armor, but it does give me magical armor, which will absorb the damage. I can put some of the stuff away. I had some stuff on hand ready to craft in case my goggles. Well, I guess I wouldn't have to worry about the goggles. Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I didn't craft those. Otherwise, that would have been a waste. Alright, let's, you know what? I think I'm keeping this on me. Oop. There we go. Alright, so now that we have our magical armor, which looks like I'm not wearing anything but will protect us, eventually I do want to upgrade it, but as you can see, it's going to take a lot to do the upgrades. So, and I'm not really sure which ones I want to put on. There's different ones, like energetic. It charges 20% quicker. Or this one increases the amount of charge per runic piece. So, like the headset and the boots, I could increase their charge. These are actually pretty good. By most likely by a certain amount, and probably not a whole lot. Kinetic knockback. Basically, once the magic shield is down, this will disperse magic across to knock the enemies back to give my armor a chance to build back up. But it comes with a 30-second cooldown, which isn't that bad. Feedback. When the shields are breached, releases a pulse of energy into its wearer. Will last a few seconds, and the strength increases for each piece of armor. I believe this is to add armor instantly for a little bit while your shields recover. Harden. The upgrade doubles the amount of armor protection a piece of runic armor provides once the shield has been breached. So it will provide more armor as it gets lower, or once it's died. And then emergency shield, which will instantly add 8 or more charges spread among the armor, but it has a 2-minute cooldown, so you can't use it that often. But again, I think that's only when the armor gets breached. But anyways, so probably the reason for the armor is probably be using this armor, or maybe even get power armor to go fight the end dragon and to fight Wither and stuff like that. But there is something else I need to do, and for that I will need an interface and a storage bus, which I have a lot of. And as you can see, I kind of got it all set up, so we'll plop that guy there, and we will get up on this guy. And what this will do is connect my two networks to a degree. And the best way I can show that is, let me see, we'll break that wire. I'll grab my wireless terminal. So if I do a search for wood, you'll see I have no oak plank, or not oak planks, any oak wood logs. I also have no I have saplings. I have oak saplings, but I don't have the unknown ones, which is what the farm continually spits out. Let's see what else. Apples. I have no red apples. So if I put this back up there and check again, if I do apples, look at that, 6,943. I also have apple unknown, or sapling, or apple oak saplings, unknown genome, 7,460 of those. If I do wood, I have 4,150. So effectively, these two are connected. I thought I saw a green outline around that. Where are most of my drives? Did I take enough stuff out for that? Huh. Anyway, so effectively I have it set up so I can access my ME terminal from there, and here I can't access anything over there. It kind of sucks, but it is necessary. Now I do need to take care of the auto crafting, which I can't do from there, and I don't think a storage bus will help me. I will need some ME cable. And where's my... yeah. I need some wood. do. There we go. Now they didn't go into this system because I have partitioned these to only allow these items. Anything else should, okay, so it won't even go in. I thought it should at least dump over to the other network, but it doesn't. So I don't expect to get anything other than those. So here's hoping. And so we will put some cable here, put that there, and see, where's my wrench? Point that guy down. And one thing I did forget is I do need a crafting table. There we go. And this is a auto... Ooh. Yes, that's what I want. An auto workbench. I was going to say, is that really what I wanted? So I need 2 of these, 1 of that. Okay, there it goes. I was going to say, I hope it knows how to make that. So now the other thing I will need is I need to run over to my encoder. And I need to teach this thing that recipe. Now I can't just put it in there because I can't access my crafting stuff on this sub network. And I'll probably put a drive in here that's not partitioned, just in case. So we'll put this here. What that should do, unfortunately I got a lot of the stuff. Let's craft 1. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to put an export on this thing, which isn't too bad. And yeah, I need to put an export. So let me request an export. I'm sorry, an import is what I want. I don't want a precision one though. There we go. And what I'll do is we will put a import. And there we go. And that is how we're going to do that. So now it has a way to auto craft that And you know, let me get a ME. Let's see. Let's see, ME, there's 4K. What other size are there? I don't really want to put 4K in there. Ah, here it is, 1K. So I need a storage bus. One storage bus. Or bus. There we go. Now let's see. Precision export. Move single items or craft. Yeah, that's what we want. So if it needs to craft more fertilizer, it will. Granted, I have a lot, so I don't think it will need to craft it. But if it does, it will know how to do it. And let's see, 1K storage cell. And so this will go in the system. This will be unformatted, so anything can go in there. I'm not too worried about the size, as very little should be going into this thing. And it's just an emergency backup. I should have left this one on partition, but the way this one's filling up, it's going to be moving to this one soon. And we'll just have to keep an eye on it. So, yep, that's the build. I have to get some covers for that. Now, last episode I kind of left you guys hanging on what I was going to do for the wood. And I realized I was overcomplicating it. Originally I had an import or an export going into a hopper because I didn't want it to fill a chest worth. It's just too much. So I did a hopper which had only 5 slots, so it only kept 5 stacks. And then from there translocate into this. Well, there was an easier way to do it, and I didn't remember it until later, which is to just use an ME interface and tell it to keep a stack of wood on hand. And then, as I was planning on doing, regulate with this 128. So now that keeps 64 stacks, and this will automatically regulate 2 stacks in here. I'm sorry, 64 oak wood on hand, and this will regulate 2 stacks into here. So made it very simple. Had to put a pipe plug here to keep these guys from connecting. And this is still running fine. In fact, I'm pretty sure this guy is... Oh, it's not full yet. Must be a little lag in the system. Oh, my cobblestone's having trouble keeping up. Yeah, it's having trouble keeping up at... because this stuff got a little ahead of it. So they're all backed up, which is fine. It's running fine. We don't have a low, or we don't have a small amount of it. So, plus I got some in the ME system if I really, really need it. I did also, I don't remember if I recorded this on the last episode, I did repurpose this guy over here. I'm making Nitor with them. I didn't make a large batch because I have to manually feed this thing the Potentia and Lux and charcoal. So basically I would use either charcoal or coal and then make torches, which gives me 1 Lux each, and let it just build that up. And that's all I do for that. This guy I could probably take away. We don't use him anymore. Just testing the armor. And yeah, everything is doing good. Oh, this is done processing. I was processing all my tin ore. So let's see, what other ore do we have? I got ferrous, vintium, silver, lead, some more gold. I'm surprised I don't have a whole lot. This is kind of going to gum up the works a little bit, but that's fine. It's not like I'm hurting for resources right now. So that will process those one at a time. We'll pull this stuff out. Now, yeah, I can make this into blocks. So I just need to get 9 ingots. And I will set this in block form because it doesn't automatically do it. You have to give it the initial recipe. That's the auto crafting bench. I would still be using the packager, but when I ran iron through it, there is a a recipe for iron plates that just requires 4 ingots, and so the packager was creating those iron plates, which I did not want. Yeah, right here. Iron plate from Calcaudia core, and it's 4 iron in that fashion, instead of using like a roller machine or the hammer and stuff like that, like you traditionally do with Industrial Craft 2. So I couldn't use that. I don't know if there's others that will use that type of recipe for this, but the packager is working for me. I just have to set it each and every time. And then I have a catch basin for the extra pulverized stuff that lands over here. Otherwise that will stop. We're still chugging away at this. It's going to be a while, but it's working nice. Yeah, I could add one more, but then I can't really check the interface from time to time. So let's this actually goes into my pouch. And so do you. So do you. At least I can keep it in there. There's not much I need it for. Unless I need to get one of my wand foci. Which, you know what, I put that away too. Probably the next thing I'm going to make, I'll probably do it off camera. I did make all the foci except the portable black hole. And that's because of some of the items it needs, like alienness and iTor and stuff. I'm a little low on that stuff. I'm fine on that. I'm pretty sure I got quite a bit of that. Yeah, right there, 45. And then iTor, which I think I'm, low. And alienness, I don't... Oh, I got plenty of alienness. iTor is the only thing I'm really, really low on. Let's see. iTor, and I only got 13 beans of it too. What is in iTor? Ender pearls, void jars, the cube. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Or a chunk loader. It have to be ender pearls. I'm doing pretty good on ender pearls. Not great, but I'm doing alright. So we'll cook up a half a stack. Now I know I said half a stack and I only put 8 in there, but remember, ender pearls only stack up to 8. I'm sorry, they only stack up to 16, not 8. What am I thinking? I don't think I've been playing this game long enough. Don't really have a good age for mining in. I do have that one that I've mined in quite a bit, but it's just so laggy when I go over there. Oh, you know what? My armor should be done. I decided to repair my armor because it had some pretty good enchants on it. Even though I'm not using it. But if I have to use it again, I like to have it on hand. So how are we doing? 32 iTor. Oh yeah, that should definitely be enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, 32. Let me let him finish up, and it'll be the last thing I infuse, and then I will have to wrap up the episode. So I will take a break while he finishes his work, and I will be right back. Alright, here we go. Just have to make sure nothing gets knocked off. This corner's been kind of bad lately. There goes the alienness. There goes the permutatio, I believe it is. Now we're on to that, which is almost done. Once it's done, it'll start sucking in the items. There goes that item, the far one, air, another quartz, and the empathy. And we now have portable hole. Let's see, is that portable hole? Yes, it is. Haha. Very nice. Something I kind of have missed. So many times I wanted to just floop up, and there we go. So, yeah, I now have that. So I have all the wand foci. As you can see, I got fire, excavation, frost, shock, equal trade, and portable hole. And that takes us to the end of our episode. So this is Vipernest signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode. See you later.